So I have been playing some Halo 1 through 3 multiplayer custom games recently. I've been playing a lot of Blood Gulch with Halo 1. I remember back in like '08 or '09, I actually downloaded the Halo demo on my PC, and they still had working multiplayer servers. So I would sit down there in Blood Gulch and just, go to town, get my, ass beat and, beat people's asses, etc., etc. Nobody cared if you won or lost. Nobody cared how many kills you had. Everybody was just having fun. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that I have with, most new multiplayer games these days is that they're not very fun. Like, for example, I was playing Splitgate 2 a couple weeks ago with my buddy Koopa, and it was just a miserable experience, man. Again, almost every single game mode was super sweaty, try hard. There's no goofy stuff. Everybody was playing like their life depended upon it. Like, I gotta make sure my skill-based matchmaking doesn't go down or go up. Oh my god. I had the same problem with playing Black Ops 6. I was playing that with my buddy Koopa as well. And again, every single game mode we played, it was just super sweaty tryhards. And, I'm over here praising Halo 1 through 3, and I'm pretty sure Reach and ODST have this thing too. I just haven't, had the time to play those custom games. Anyways, the point being is, Halo does have skill-based matchmaking with its, casual game mode. At least I think it does. I don't know if MCC does, but, the only people playing, Halo 3, MCC, regular casual game modes that are, the 343 servers, again, it's the only people playing that left are the sweaty tryhards. Because, think about it realistically. How many people actually want to play, like, casual, 343 server Halo right now? It's only people that have been playing Halo, 3 since 2007, man. And the same can be said with these custom games, but the difference being is, and this is why I love custom games so much, there is no skill-based stuff here. Anybody can join these servers, whether you have 1 hour in the game or, 50,000 hours across all the Halo games. And that's just something that's missing from most games nowadays, is if you play casual, you would think it would be casual, where there's no skill-based matchmaking. There's no, we're going to match you up based upon your skill. It's simply just, okay, we need 6 people over here, 6 people over there. Grab them from at least, somewhat close to one another in terms of their regions, and then go to town, have fun, see what happens. But, video games kind of used to be that way, man. And, it's really just not like that anymore. But the number one thing I've been having with this, and it's something that's really missing from these modern games, is I was having fun, man. I was literally, as you can see from the gameplay here, I'm not very good at Halo. Okay, I'm not going to be getting, going over here and getting 15 killtrocities in a row. I might get a couple double kills or triple kills if I'm lucky. And that's about it, man. But you want to know what? I really wish I recorded my own audio here, because the entire time I'm playing, like right here, I just fell to my death. I was still laughing my ass off as I was falling to my death, because I didn't really care. I didn't care if I won. I didn't care if I lost. I didn't care if I got a kill or not. I was simply just running in there, watching the chaos unfold, and just having fun. And as a man more famous than I said,
if it's not fun, why bother?
Seriously, man, that's basically what I've become with these multiplayer games. Am I having fun with it? No? Okay, I'm not going to play it anymore. Like I said, I was playing Splitgate 2 with my buddy Koopa, and I hated every second of it. So you know what I said to myself? I'm like, you know what? I love you, but Koopa, you're my buddy, you're my pal, but I'm not going to play it with you anymore, because all it does is piss me off. The same thing happened with Modern Warfare 2, the same thing happened with Modern Warfare 3, the same thing happened with Black Ops 6, and I said to myself, I'm wasting money, it's a lot of money too, because these games are not cheap. The newest Call of Duty is probably going to be at least $70. I'm over here spending 60, 70, sometimes even more dollars on a game that I'll play for 3, 4, 5 hours, get super tired of, and then never touch again. That's such a waste of money. Not only is it a waste of money, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my life. And I think that's part of the problem, is so many people are just wasting their lives playing games that they don't even like, man. To be fair with you, I was doing the same thing with Overwatch back in the day. I was playing nothing but competitive Overwatch. And I sometimes have fun, but for the most part, I hated it. And to be fair, I don't know why so many of us play video games that we don't even like, and that we just waste our lives with. It's also part of the reason why I've been playing mostly single-player games lately, and it's also part of the reason why I haven't been really uploading videos, is because I've been just too busy playing single-player video games that I have fun with. But, you know, you got to ask yourself a question, man. If you're not having fun with a game, as Reggie said, if it's not fun, why bother with it? And you know, it's kind of crazy that I've had more fun in a video game from 2007, mind you, than I have with video games that spend literally millions of dollars in their advertising and in their beta testing, in their multiplayer testing. All those millions of dollars are wasted and being completely destroyed in terms of how much fun you're having by a game from 2007, man. I mean, that's just sad, bro. But anyways, though, guys, this is Super Snow. I just wanted to make a quick video, you know, praising Halo 3 multiplayer. You know, I don't really like 343, and I don't really like Halo Studios, but, you know, shout out for them for allowing custom games because, hey, as you can see here, the connection was pretty much flawless. I was having a great time, and I was having fun. And, you know, if it's not fun, why bother? Anyways, though, guys, this is Super Snow. I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.